What's up, guys? Come service this vending machine with me, and at the end of the video I'll tell you how much it made in card and cash reader sales for this past week. Now here I'm just filling up the chips, counting how many deep I need to go, make it a little bit easier on myself. They really like these sea salt Miss Vicky's. The previous place I worked at sold them, and I just knew they were a hot seller just because this place sold a phenomenal amount of Miss Vicky's products, but that's the only one we can get right now. They were also really like these sun chips. I've considered doubling up on them, but I just haven't. Maybe sometime in the future I will. They also really like these Ruffles. They'll go through a whole row in a week easily. I didn't have any more of those munchies. We were all out of stock for that. And then I accidentally ordered these nasty little carrot cakes. They're not nasty. They actually taste decent, but they do not sell whatsoever. So I'm gonna put these Famous Amos behind them. You know, those are a much better seller. So once I get rid of these 2 carrot cakes, then they'll get to the good stuff. I'm also replacing those beef and cheese sticks with these triple salami sticks. I know that they sell a lot better just from our other machines that I've put them in. And next time I'm here, I definitely have to wipe down this glass. It's getting really dirty. But for last week, this machine bought in $132. Here's what you need to do to start your own vending machine business. The first thing you need to do is save up $1,500 to $2,000 for a quality machine. Machines that are less than this often don't work right, or they're just very old machines. Number 2 is you need to secure yourself a good location. The easiest way to do that is going out and visiting businesses in your town and asking them if they need vending machines. Also, putting up an ad on Facebook is not a bad idea. Number 3 is you need to make sure you have a way of transporting the machine. This is a step that I see a lot of people neglect, and when the time comes, they don't have any vehicle to move their machine. I would recommend renting a truck, but if you're moving more than one machine, you're going to want to get a moving truck with a lift gate. Or if you're just moving one, you could also use a Sprinter van. And the 4th thing is you want to make sure you have a Sam's Club membership to get all of your drinks and all of your snacks. And the last thing you want to do is check up on your machine at least once a week and collect the cash.
Sam's stacking game is unmatched. $1,300 worth of vending machine product.
Come with me as I restock my snack vending machine. So this machine is inside of a break room at a lumber yard. They have between 7 and 10 guys who work outside doing the manual labor, and they have about 15 to 20 office reps. So this is a pretty well-rounded machine because usually the office people, they like the chips and the Danish, and the people who are doing the physical labor, they like the Danish and the jerky. And I'm trying out these new toasted Ritz. I just got them in. We're gonna see if they sell. As always, these Miss Vicky's are selling really well here. I stock up the Famous Amos because there's literally only one guy who eats them, but he eats like 1 or 2 every day. We have the Grand Iced Honey Buns that sell well at every one of our locations, as well as the Nutty Buddies. And they eat a lot of muffins here. I have 4 rows, 1 row of chocolate, 1 row of blueberry, and 2 rows of banana nut muffins. Remember, play for the ring, live for the king. Here are the most common questions I get asked about owning a vending machine business. The first one is, where can I find a vending machine for sale? Now for me, the best place I've found is Facebook Marketplace. I know other people have used OfferUp and eBay, but personally I think those have a lot of scams, and Facebook Marketplace is just the easiest to use overall. You can also just buy the machine brand new from the supplier, but I wouldn't suggest doing that. The second question I get asked is, where do I find my locations? For me, what I do is 1 day a week I'll try to go out and visit businesses around my city, and I just ask them if they're interested in vending machines. And if you grow your vending machine business big enough like I have, people will be calling you asking for machines. The third and final question that I get asked a lot is, how much money does a vending machine make? From my experience, a good location with a good machine should make you between $10 and $15 per day. Some of our better locations make us up to $40 a day, but those locations are quite hard to come by. Guys, I get asked these questions all the time, so I'm here to answer them. Number 1 is how much money does 40 vending machines make me per month? For me, I make about $3,500 per week, or about $7,000 every 2 weeks. Number 2 is what is our most popular items. My best sellers is Dr. Pepper, the Red Sun Chips, and the Peanut Butter M&Ms. Follow for more content like this, and remember, play for the ring, live for the king. I just bought this mini crane claw machine off Facebook Marketplace, so let me show you how it works. So for reference, how I got the idea to get one of these is a few months ago, me and my brothers were in a pizzeria, and they had this exact same machine in the corner, and a family of 10 walked in, 8 kids, 2 parents. The oldest one had to be probably 13, and the youngest was probably 4. Anyway, they order their food, and once they get done eating, they let each of their kids play the machine twice. So that machine made about $16 in about 3 minutes. So that's whenever I got the idea to get one myself. And I'm really glad I did, because I got a really good deal on this machine. And there's a lot of cool ways you can set this machine up. Like if you put in more than $5, you can get an extra play, and if you put in 10, you can get 3 extra plays. I'm going to go out later this week and try to find a location for it, preferably some sort of restaurant or somewhere where there's a lot of kids. Comment down below where you think I should put this machine. Let's see what we can find as far as new products for my vending machine business. We already sell the Garden Salsa Sun Chips, and we don't really need the other 3, so I won't be getting those. The healthier snacks really don't do well in vending machines, so I don't sell them. I think these would sell pretty good, but they're pretty expensive. We used to have Takis, but they really didn't sell well. And I'm not really sure how well popcorn would sell. It would get a good profit margin though. We don't sell these, but we do sell these Cars Mix, which sells pretty well. This is a new product from Sam's, but I think they're the small packages, so they wouldn't fit. I know these honey buns work for a lot of people, and I've never tried out the Pillsbury cookies, but we do sell Famous Amos, which sells pretty well. I might try it sometime though. Celsius sells really well in nursing homes, and I've never tried out this Zero Sugar Monster, but it can't be different than the White Monster. I've gotten a few requests for Reign, but I've never actually seen anyone drinking it. Red Bull is one of our top selling energy drinks, as well as NOS. Let's see how much money this vending machine made in just the past day. The reason I'm collecting the money after just one day is because this is a new location, and I'm just here to see what sold. In one day, it made $28. Let's see how much money this machine made in just 6 days. This is one of our slowest machines, and it's located at a truck stop. Over the past 6 days, this machine brought in $2.